Aloha kalikimaka, you fuckers. Oh my god, I hope you guys think that's as funny as I do. Okay. If you guys ever want to pick the ambiance color, you can let me know. So we got 12. No, 12! Whoa! It says 53. So we got 53 Dandelion Wounded Healer. This is talking about healing the inner child wounds and being able to almost be in a continuous flow of healing without having to like have that always on the top of your mind as always your your first like intention. Because there's many reasons for why we choose to do something, right? Like usually our decisions are built up of a lot of things, and usually it's so simplified to, do I want to? Do I not want to? Do I feel like this? Do I not feel like this? But when you got a specific goal in mind, right? A specific energy in mind as an end result, as a plateau, as like a home base, a safe house type vibe. When you are looking, paving, creating that, there are gonna be some things that you wanna do that you don't wanna do. That point is where we really kind of break ourselves down and really reflect. And so when people talk about releasing what no longer serves, or removing an energy from your life, or this or that, in order to actually completely remove an energy from your life, you have to hate it, then you have to love it, you have to find the in-between, and then you kind of swing side, and if there's a side that you resonate with a little bit more, you will lean that way. It's a sliding scale. And so when you give more, when you pull back, it's always equal. It's always that same amount, right? There's something that I'm trying to say, but I'm like discovering it as I'm saying it. So please bear with me. But it's like that in order to break the cycle of abuse, you need to endure abuse. Because where this is leading, right, is that it's like if I'm removing the titles of like everything, the labels of everything, of mental illness, of health issues, everything, and looking at it and being able to heal it from a spiritual perspective and having that show physical results, nothing is impossible, and you have to be able to see different things in different lights. 420. And so right now, possibly you are renovating and rearranging different things. If you are eradicating the view of evil, of good and bad, in order to be able to show up kindly and compassionately, unconditionally to every single person in the collective, in the ohana, on the land, in the community, whatever it is. Because because the difference between you and them, everybody has this within them. Everybody is doing this in a different way, or is discovering where they're going, where this drive is. The difference is when the weights get heavy, when the burdens black out, the maps are burned, things are destroyed. The difference is that when we are faced with these challenges, it's not running away. It's like you're planning. You're looking at the mountain. Yes, when you scale that fucker, you are gonna have to improvise. You're gonna have to figure it out as you go. Every time you take that trail, there's gonna be something new obstacles, tree down, overgrown, loose rocks, loose land. You might not always be able to go the same path to get to the same destination. Ooh. Holy shit. When you're taking different paths to get to that same destination, you know that destination is fucking worth it, right? But when you going up there and the other way had this perks and this way has this perks, but damn, when it's down, it's down. You know, like when it's bad, it's bad. When it's crumbling, it's crumbling. Sometimes to pause and wait for the things to move, for the movement. And you can match that movement and safely make it across. Sometimes is to pause, turn back, recalibrate, reconnect, and come back with the equipment and the supplies and the people and whatever that you need to make it across back to this destination. Because when that destination is your peace, is your kindness, is your compassion, and you're not gonna let go of this morality that you have, these values that you have, you're not gonna let that go. You're not. And it might deplete. But when you feel as if you have completely fallen apart, that you cannot go on any further, you can't make it back down, you can't make it back up, you feel lost, you get dehydrated. Let's like compare it to actual hiking when people like get fucking lost, which can also be a spiritual side quest, main quest, by the way, right? When this happens and you fall to the ground, if you let yourself fall to the ground, you can be forced to the ground. So let yourself fall to the ground. 911, 911. Let yourself fall to the ground. I surrender to this feeling that I cannot fucking put up with this bullshit no more. But that's who I am. That's how strong I am, 929. That's how strong I am. That Even when I let myself fall to the ground, I don't fucking hit the floor. Because before I hit the floor, the earth comes to meet me. The land, the aina, comes to me. And rocks and mud cover my feet, cover my legs, cover my body in armor, in protection. The land, if not the people, because the people come from the land, right? And if you don't believe that, figure it out, figure out a bridge, because I'm pretty sure that you could see some truth or some reasoning in some of these things that I'm saying, even if you don't fully believe it. I'm very non-conforming, right? I'm very much about individuality. But there's a balance of individuality within self and community. Damn. When you are cradled, when you are protected by the land, that includes the spirits of the land, the gods, demigods, prophets, all of it. That connection to source, tapping into that we're all one shit, you know? And when you are going through and trying to become better, become better, become better, I think what we're really trying to say, 55, I think what we're really trying to say is I need more support in order to be my best. You are absolutely capable, 111. You are absolutely capable of showing up in those places that you so badly wish to heal, wish to grow, wish to nurture. You may be encountering someone who is just as powerful as you, if not more powerful. And you're purifying that energy. Making a bad witch turn good type energy, 144. Okay. Oh, holy moly. Holy moly. This is like the perfect card to come out. I got you, fam. I got you. Perception. Brooke. This is the perception card. Look. Perception, understanding, worldview, opinion of self, clarity, objectivity, understanding. In order to remove a label, in order to remove a judgment that is deeply instilled in someone who wants your help, but is very much in their own energy, in their own power. Hear me the fuck out. Hear me the fuck out, please. Okay. when people go, I don't have friends, I'm all by myself, I'm all alone, like, that shit is real, right? Like, we face those moments. There are times where only you, only I, Tutu, can really rearrange, because there's certain permissions that you have to give. So if you are helping someone who has been manipulated, not just physically, but spiritually, it's like leading by the example. You feel like, oh, if I do this, if I treat them with kindness, I'm letting them get away with something. But that means that your perception is that you are not who you are. There is a balance between being alone and being there for somebody. And I understand that when you reach that point, you're like, well, I don't want to deal with this. I had to do it all myself. You realize that these people, same thing. And if you are strong enough to power through it by yourself, this is why your spirit team, your ancestors, your friends, your family, the land, they are surrounding you. They are protecting you. So you can pop that balloon to reach the person inside, spewing all that hate, freaking potato shins. Your shins may need massage. Your shins may be healing. Potato skins and shit just in all of the orifices, holding on. The people who are holding on with you tell you to let go. They let go. They grab back on, right? It's not about speed. It's not about strength. It's about endurance. How do you endure? It's endurance and it's confidence. You have to drop everything else. Strength, weakness, toxic, non-toxic. Drop it all. And this, because healing your bloodline is the hardest thing you'll ever do. You are literally intertwined. When we see someone struggling, what do? We pause. Is the best action to carry their weight? Is the best action to move forward? How can I do both at the same time? You clear the path forward and you come back. All that experience, all that you're doing, all that you are, the good, the bad, the crash outs, the celebrations, all of it. It is all part of the flow. It is all part of the balance. The hardest part about receiving what you want, the hardest part about receiving who you are, is to detach your self-esteem from the immediate outcomes of your work. 404. 404. The Fool, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands came out in reverse. We are straightening this back out. The deceit is sometimes the reality. The deceit can be really truly anything. Deceit is deceit. You're registering deceit as the things going around behind the scene. You are so powerful that you, 455, you are so powerful that you are picking up upon the things going on behind the scenes. You may be getting stronger in that sense of that connection to source in that way, the connection to collective in that way. You cannot control how other people think, how other people feel. You cannot control how you feel and you react to a certain extent. But when you call for help and it arrives, when you realize that you are the help that you need, it's not that the things come when you don't need them anymore. The things come when you realize how much you have been doing. How much you have been doing. And then sometimes when we realize how much we have been doing, that's when we get into this energy of, well, what the fuck am I doing this all for? You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your happiness. Every word, every conversation, the presence that you have, these people care about you and your emotions. And if you're not used to that, you're gonna have to release what was for a very long time. And when you're able to do so, you can show up without judgment. You float. You float. What else do you guys need to hear to keep you going? This is not to keep someone in a toxic relationship, okay? This is for the people who know who they love and who knows who loves them. And they are not giving up. They are committed. Because there are people out there who will not ever walk away. And that is a strength if everyone can come together and work together. And it fell through. It fell through. It fell through. It fell through. If someone was trying to keep a dream alive, no matter the mistakes that they made, and they give up on that dream, and giving up on that dream repels. They could say that by showing up and not only pursuing your dreams, but pursuing their dreams is taking on their karma. Well, they did this and they did that and they did this and they did that, but I do this. I pushed through that. Which is kind of why I made this channel, is because I noticed a lot of energies like that, right? Like that, well, so you. There is nothing. I hear atrocious. I hear you. There is nothing more brilliant than to heal yourself, and out of the pureness and the kindness of your heart, going back to heal your abusers. Not just in prayer, not just spiritually, but showing up in that way. If that is the only way you could break that cycle for yourself, if that is how you attract in that type of people, do you doubt yourself to do that for someone else? 10:01. Do you forget? Did you forget the moments in your own healing journey where you felt that same way about yourself? And so you're faced with a decision now to embark on that same path of giving up that hope and that light, or to be patient. To be patient and to see it come to life. Because this type of work, honey bunches, baby dolls, rock stars, this type of work will, when they talk about leaving a legacy, when they talk about leaving wealth, if you can do this, you can fucking do anything. 11:11. You can do this. It's gonna get messy. It already was messy. I see. It was messy, and you're finally receiving the help to clean up that mess. It's giving where the cousins, the Cuzzins, where the cousins at the function, showing up for each other. It's like all the cousins of the functions are showing up together. Online, spiritually, whatever, meeting up, like, even your friends are also probably the cousins of the function. You know what I mean? And it's not about arguing, or I'm right and you're wrong. But it's about smoothing out the edges. Because if you were never this version of you, and they were never this version of them, or whatever it is, the only thing that can melt the ice is your warmth. That warmth can be close, it can be from a distance, because whew. But when you get that call to show up, when those feelings come up that you can't, that rah, 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 if it's yours, if it's someone else's, it doesn't matter. You feel like what you're getting paid, what you're receiving isn't worth the reward. But the work is the reward. You're worth it, so they're worth it. 13:13. You're worth it, so they're worth it. And these people are doing everything in their power. 22. Transfiguration, rising, transmuting the poisons. Ooh. You are taking that sewage. Oh, Jesus turned wine into water, bitch. Jesus turned water into wine, bitch. You're turning sewage into pure ass drinking water. Wow. You are becoming a mutant. You are a mutant. And not like no evil, like Resident Evil fucking Mr. T type shit. Like a mutant, like in the best, highest possible ways. Maybe you're getting more eyes. Like maybe your body is changing in the spiritual and the physical. And you are attracting, oh my God, like you are attracting in the things that you need to have fun. Put on your motherfucking hats. Put on your motherfucking boots. Cause this shit about to be a fucking rodeo. Pour your fucking drink. Roll your fucking blunt. Hit your fucking vape. Drink water. Do your exercise. Take your herbs. Take them with you. Fuck their judgments, cause you're showing up for them. And that's inarguable. And they're showing up for you. And that's inarguable. It may not be in a way that you want or a way that resonates. But if that's the case, detach. That's not your self-esteem. You are not in control of them. But you can still have fun together. And not that kind of fun where it's like this joke, that joke, the whole time it's fucking sandpaper, sandpaper, sandpaper. Nah. Flowers. You're giving them flowers. You're speaking flowers. Maybe they don't like your joke. Maybe they don't fuck with what you have to say yet. Because they don't understand it yet. 1551. They don't understand it yet. But they fucking will. If you keep going, if you keep your heart open, that is why these people feel stuck. That is why these people feel stagnant. Do you notice how I'm not saying that they are? How the fuck can they be stagnant? When you're bringing them with you. When they're bringing you with them. When they feel stagnant. When you're dealing with adults, right? It's possible to take it out on the kids. But then you see that the kids have the same problem as the adults. And so, unconditional. How do we treat them the same? How do we keep going when we feel like what we're doing isn't working? When we know that sometimes people have to go through the things in order to learn the lessons. How do you show up for them? How do you speak for them without speaking down on them? Because whether you like it or not, they excel at things that you don't excel at. But you could, and they could. And when you go through the garbage together, you find the fucking gold. You don't, because you're used to doing it by yourself. 25, cat's claw, purification, rewriting the story. Purifying, DNA, blood, body, heart, soul, mind. Get the fuck out of here and go do it. Go do it. Go do it. 19 Tulsi wealth. Go do it. Whatever it is. You need to sit in this energy. You need that land to cover you up. Go ahead. You gonna show up to the function and fucking function. Go ahead. You want to show up grumpy? You want to show up feeling good? Go ahead. Because your mood can change in the split of a motherfucking second. You go ahead. You go ahead. Because you are ahead, motherfucker. Yes. Yes. Because everybody sees something we don't see. Everybody sees something that we don't see. Everyone has a truth. They're gonna stand on business, especially if they've been attacked. Can you be the one? Can you be the motherfucking one to Two. Can you be the motherfucking one? To endure? To eradicate? Peaceful warrior and patience. 23 and 35. 50-50, 90-10. These are percentages. You're not, you think you're running away from them, you're running right to them. And when you reach that point, because right when you give up is when it comes in. Que no? Right when you give up is when it comes in. Que no? Like, for real. You're doing it. I fucking believe in you. They believe in you. You believe in you. Act like it. Party like it. Even if your partying is like drinking a cup of tea and reading a book and staying to yourself. Death on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Wands poking out. This 3 of Wands talks about holding on too tightly to the thing to where you like destroy it all. It also, the other side to that spectrum is that somebody's watching over you. And that you can watch over yourself and your community without sabotaging it all. Because you know that sometimes, like, I feel like self-sabotage is a real corporate, like, money-makey type of thing. Like, sabotage, like, letting that go, like, that there is such a thing as sabotage. Because if you truly have that faith, you know. 7 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Empress. The black sheep has found its herd. And and the other sheep are starting to change colors. The black sheep are friends with the wolves. The black sheep are the wolves. But instead of hunting the other ones, they chose to heal them. That can get you killed. That can get you heartbroken. That can cause a lot of destruction. But if it were to exist anyway, and you are being given, gifted, this opportunity to make that difference in someone's life, even if it's just for half an hour, even if it's just for 5 minutes, even if it's just putting money that way, even if it's calling in resources. Because the plan doesn't run on jealousy. There is, oh my god, this is part of the favoritism survival guide. Hold on. Favoritism survival guide. Yeah. The main part of it. Who do I need to respond to? Where do I feel called? What do I feel like talking about? Do I feel like responding or talking? Centipedes and grasshoppers will protect you along this fucking journey. Ask yourself these questions, balance out the answers. Whatever the median is, that's your return to peace. 44. If this were to be happening regardless of anybody's choices, what the fuck are my options? 55. If you are praying to become better, what leads you to believe that you aren't that person now? If you feel as if you are cycle repeating, trapped, or stagnant, 111, you are empathic, helping others shed what you just have proved to be true. And sometimes we leave before we can see the results, but the results are always shown. So if you do have to walk away, if you want to walk away, you can still trust. You can still do that with your head held high. Do not let them affect your self-esteem. Do not let the results of your work affect your self-esteem. Jealousy is equivalent. We can break that down so that jealousy doesn't exist in your reality if you want. Jealousy is just a reflection of emotional needs and security that is not being met. If jealousy is emotional needs and security that is not being met, does that change how you show up? Does that change how you feel? Jealousy and needing help are the same thing. If they are the same thing, what do? 222, what do if they're the same thing? Detach. Detach from humans and focus on your divine connection. When did I make this? I don't know. I made this before all the other videos that I posted, and I also have 2 in queue. Not sure when I'm gonna need to post them. Not sure if I want to. I've been crashing out. Ooh. My dad shared his Pokemon cards with me. So we have this little owl and this little owl. Yeah, I don't even fucking know. I know. Okay, yes, I went on a whole Pokemon Go craze in LA and Tucson. I know, okay? Listen, owl and the Eevee cute ass one, okay? Those two. If you look at detaching from humans and focusing on the land or like your environment, the divine connection, whatever you fucking choose, and we all come from the same source, then are you being truly disconnected? Are you truly in isolation? No. There isn't anything wrong with hoping for the best. Hoping for the best, wishing for the best, and living as if it already exists. Stars and boulders, destination guaranteed with obstacles, maneuverability and tact. Are you made of stars and boulders? Okay, if I said anything that upset you, can we balance out that energy? 9 of Cups. Oh, because time isn't granted, my friends. Time, people, energies. Don't take it for granted. There's gonna be a time where you see what they mean, that you see the truth in their words. And yes, there's nothing wrong with resolving stuff on the deathbed or never resolving it or whatever the fuck it is. But I think that we can all agree as a collective, 21 nettle action and 4 rue protection, auric protection, death. being grateful for what you have now. Let's see what the book says, actually, if it can add. Something that you have been wishing for in the secret recesses of your heart has either come true or is on the verge of doing so. Armor up. Armor up. Relax. Take it easy. Congratulations. Love the people that you're around now, because that's who you are. No matter how they treat you, they're not in charge of your self-esteem. And for every person you help that you feel like isn't on the same level of you, there's that many people on the same level of you and beyond, in whatever category that is, and they will support you through this. And that's how nobody ever gets left behind. This is how we don't abandon ourselves or each other. This is how we make all the decisions that we meet, that we need to make, that come across our path. Yeah, boy!